Alright, so today is going to be a very special video, at least for me. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time on here. We're going to take a trip over to Dead Wax Records, one of my favorite places ever. I found so much cool shit in there. I mean, I've talked about them a lot on this channel, and I don't know, just in terms of everything involved with it, the long drive there, just when I get there, you know, the anticipation finally builds, and I walk in and I start finding stuff. It's just, there's just something about that place, and I've always loved it. It's always been probably my favorite record store to visit. So yeah, I'll try to get some footage of the place. I don't know how Chris is going to feel about that. I'll ask him, you know, before I film. So if I don't get any, you know, inside the store, you know, sorry. But yeah, should be fun, and hopefully we'll find something cool. So we've only made it a few miles, but then I realized I don't think I've eaten anything today, so we're going to have to make a little pit stop. That'll work. Okay, we got our steak quesadilla and nacho fries, so I should be good to go for another hour or two. And they were at a Baja Blast. That kind of pissed me off. That's my drink. So I guess we'll have to use old trusty full throttle. So here we go. The fun side of me says I should bomb this hill on my skateboard, but my pussy side says fuck that shit. Alright, so whenever I get to this part of Lenore, this is when the excitement and the anticipation really starts to get to me. I'm just, you know, wondering what I'm going to find. I never come down here looking for anything in particular, and I know that I'm within a mile or two, so this is just when I really start to want to get there as quickly as humanly possible, because I really do enjoy the drive down here, but at this point it's like, God, you know, let's hurry up and get there. So, alright, just a minute or two, and we'll be able to check it out. Here we are. All right, let's go in here and see what we can find. All right, just left Dead Wax. It's a little busy in there, and I'm already kind of sheepish with the camera, but at the same time, I didn't want to, you know, kind of bother everybody with my filming every fucking thing in there. So maybe we'll do that next time. It's definitely a cool store. I would highly recommend it if you're ever in the area. And got quite a bit of shit in there. It's going to be really cool. I'll show that to you, I guess, at the end of this video. So let's go on home. Ah, fuck. Can't go home. I got to go get some pizza for the girls. So we'll get home in a minute. Alright, so this one was a little spur of the moment. I didn't think I was going to have time, but when I ordered the pizza, it was going to take a little while longer than I expected, so I was like, oh shit, we'll stop over here at Green Eggs and Jam, which is another cool record shop over here in Morganton, North Carolina. And I was parked in like a 10-minute parking spot, so I kind of had to run in there. I didn't really get to, you know, peruse through it very much, but I did find the second full length from Machetazo, which will be really cool. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I've never heard anyone pronounce it at all. So Death Grind out of Spain, I believe. So it's the only one I currently have from them. I don't know why. And grabbed Friday the 13th Part 2, trying to get up on my horror collection, which I'd much rather have some VHS tapes, but it's whatever. And so we're over here at Maria's. Let's go in here and get some pizza. By the way, I would have played some tunes for you, but this piece of shit doesn't work, so sorry. Alright, so yeah, again, big apologies for not getting any footage inside the store, but at least we can check out what I picked up. So again, if you're in the area, please check them out. I will leave a link of some kind that you can at least check it out online. So if you're not going to be in the area anytime soon, there you go. It'll be down there. So let's see what I got. So I figured we'd listen to, been on a big Deceased kick lately, so threw on some Luck of the Corpse. It's definitely up there. I mean, it's really hard for me to decide what would be my favorite Deceased album ever, but this one is for certain one of my favorites. And I think at this point I have all but maybe 2 full lengths, I think. Something like that. And I've got some coming in, you know, in the meantime, so be on the lookout for those. So I got, let's see, 5 records, got a couple CDs, so I'll try to run through these fairly quickly. This first one I got, actually, we'll go with this one. I already own this one on tape, but I saw this sitting there, and I've never seen a censored cover like this, so this is kind of interesting. This is Disgorge-Forensick, and I know I've showed this before in a collection update at some point in time, but this one was cool because it's, you know, you got, you know, usually it's just like a blank, you know, like the logo and the title of the album or whatever, but on here you've got, you know, reviews posted on there, so that's kind of cool. But it does come with the uncensored cover, and what I was kind of hoping for was this was going to be like a just a like a cover sheet for it, but it's actually attached to the booklet. So real quickly, there's your cover art. I don't want this getting taken down or anything, but yeah, oh man, between this and Corpora, probably my favorite Disgorge albums. It's really hard for me to say. I mean, Forensick's really up there for me, but yeah, really nasty stuff. I think we can all agree to that. But yeah, this was a really interesting find because I don't recall ever seeing a censored album cover like this at all. And then also picked up, this happened to be in there also, was their EP from that album came out back in 2000. Was it? Yeah, it was 2000. This one came out a year later, which was their follow-up EP, Gorelics. I guess you would, how you pronounce that? Relics, Gorelics. You know what I'm saying. This one's got a bunch of stuff from like, you know, early splits, EPs, demos, that type of thing, and it's a lot of it's just really early material. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It's supposed to be some rehearsal stuff on here as well, so that'll give you an idea of what to look for on this. Yeah, this is something I was not expecting to find there at all. I mean, like I said about Dead Wax, it's, every time I go in there I find something that is just kind of completely unexpected. So this was a really cool find. Both of these were, and I'm really kind of kicking myself now because there was a Disgorge split with a hemorrhage in there, and I started to grab it, and then I went to grab 3 other things and just forgot to pick it up. So I'm kind of whatever. Hopefully it'll still be there when I go back next time, but yeah, it's whatever. So there's their follow-up EP, so that was really cool. This one I have heard absolutely nothing about this band. Happens to be a band from Charlotte, so that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. But the cover art's what really sold me on it, and it's it looks very interesting. This is Bloody Hammers with Under Satan's Son. It's kind of got that, you know, 60s Anton LaVey type of vibe to it. That's just kind of what it's giving off there. It's supposed to be a like a doom hard rock band. I don't know, reminiscent of maybe Lucifer's Chalice, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really kind of interested to check this one out. This was a complete blind buy. No, next to nothing about this band. It's actually 2 people on this. This is a duo. But yeah, like I was saying, I bought it based on the art. It looks really intriguing, and looking forward to checking it out for sure. So there's that. And especially it being kind of like a local sort of act, at least local for a rural area, when, you know, you can go out 2 hours, it's still sort of local. I mean, whatever. All right, let's get to the LPs. These 2 have been sitting in there for a while, and it was like I was kind of debating if I was going to get one or the other, and then in the end I just said, screw it, we're just going to get both. They've been sitting in there for a while, so I had to just get at least one at some point. But anyway, we have the 1985 EP from The Accused with Martha Splatterhead. So for a person like me trying to dive into punk and not really liking a lot of it, now that's, for me, it's you know, I'm really having to peruse through it and just kind of coming across what I come across and just kind of deciding whether or not I like it. But for me, what I found that I do like is stuff like this, the more hardcore thrash crossover stuff, or crust punk, which is a little bit more gritty, grimy, which is stuff I kind of prefer in metal anyway. So my kind of thought process is, you know, well, I'll take this and then just see if it grows on me, and then I can kind of evolve and kind of go elsewhere with it. But yeah, this is a really cool find, honestly. I've been wanting to get some Accused stuff for a long time, and I just kind of haven't got around to that. So yeah, we'll see if this is a good starting point for me. What I've heard of the Accused I really like, so something it's just kind of time to finally grab something from them. So there's that. And I haven't opened any of these yet, by the way. This is just kind of, I just got home, so let's just check it out while it's still fresh. So I also got the follow-up, their debut full-length return of Martha Splatterhead from the Accused. And this one's mostly, I think pretty much every song on the EP is on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, these are in there for a really good price. Again, I haven't opened any of these yet. But yeah, there you go. Looking forward to, probably out of everything I've picked up, these are the ones I'm really looking forward the most to checking out. So it's something different for me. I don't listen to a lot of this type of stuff, so yeah, it's going to be kind of a nice change of pace, change of scenery. So there's that. All right, we've actually got a couple of new albums in here, not brand new, but you know, at least a year old, well, almost 2 years old now. This one and I think the next one came out in 19. This is the newest one from Candlemass, The Door of Doom, or The Door to Doom. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is one that I've been meaning to listen to for a long time. Pretty big Candlemass fan, and honestly a band that I'm way behind on checking out all their stuff. I have, until I pick this one up, I have one freaking album, so it is what it is. I'll tell you what, this thing feels really heavy, and I don't know, I mean, it honestly feels like it's got 2 records in here, but it's, okay, it's a gatefold, so that might be why. So, yeah, I have not listened to this one whatsoever, but just Candlemass in general, from what I've heard of them, they've never let me down at all, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, brand new stuff with an older band, it's kind of hit or miss for me, but I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. I didn't know any other time I was going to get around to picking it up, so I figured, I've got the first album, and I have the latest album, and then we'll just get everything else in between. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, don't fall. All right, we also have the newest album from Cannabis Corpse-Nug So Vile, another one that I really didn't get around to listening to. I know I had it added to my want list on Bandcamp, and for whatever reason, never picked it up. This one's actually opened, so we can at least look at a little bit of stuff in here. You got your inner sheet there with the band and lyrics. And I'll just put that over here and get it later. It's just on black vinyl, so nothing too fancy there, but we might as well pull it out. Labels look cool anyway. There's the other one. So yeah, I've actually, I'm at the point now where I've got so much stuff that I can't remember what all I've shown. And I know I showed the Blunted at Birth album from them, and I've got a couple other ones in here that I don't even remember if I've talked about them or not. But you know, Cannabis Corpse is, I've been picking up quite a bit of their stuff lately, so I think at this point I might only have like 2 other albums I need to get from them, and I'll have everything full length wise. So yeah, this was a nice find for sure. Pretty big fan of these guys, and I mean this whole energetic style, and then what I love about them is always trying to see what all they're going to come up with in terms of doing parodies of song covers. So got some let's see, some Carcass on here, some Immolation, Autopsy it looks like. So yeah, I mean Cryptopsy obviously with the title of the album, but yeah, really cool find. If I haven't, I'm going to have to honestly go back through and backtrack and see if I've talked about any of these other albums before. But yeah, maybe we'll get to these at some point. So, all right, finish it up. This is a band I know absolutely nothing about, and bought it solely on the cover art. And I got home and I said apparently this is like a pop punk album, and I'm really not sure. I was trying to maybe expand my horizons a little bit. But I'm really hoping this doesn't sound like some Blink-182 or some shit like that. But I don't know, man. I'm holding out hope this is going to be decent. I mean, I could just show you. This is a Groovie Ghoulies with Re-Animation Festival. They're 97th length. I think this one is their 4th overall. And, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there might be people out there laughing at me right now for picking this up. I don't know. I haven't heard a lick of this. I'm just really hoping it turns out to be good. From what I looked up on these guys, they're actually influenced a lot by, like, Misfits, Ramones, and, like, some 50s rock and roll guys, like Chuck Berry or Jerry Lee Lewis, stuff like that. So, I mean, I was like, well, that seems interesting. So, I'd already bought it anyway. So, but yeah, I'm just really, really hoping that it's more of like old like rock and roll with a little bit of early punk and like horror themed. So, but I mean, the cover art's pretty awesome. So I'm really hoping it doesn't, it's not that crappy, wuss punk. But we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about this. Looks like this was been out of print for a while. I had no idea. I mean, like I said, I know nothing about this band. I know they split up probably back in 07, 09, something like that. And this is going to be the end of them, I guess, because the singer and his wife were having a hard time reconciling after their divorce. So it's kind of hard to keep the band going, I suppose. But yeah, I'm interested to check it out for sure. I mean, it's definitely going to be outside of what I normally listen to. But yeah, hopefully it works out. So that's all I picked up. Coming up here on the channel, I've got a ton of orders coming in. I got one in today that I'm getting ready to unbox here and put it up on the shelf and listen to it when I get time. Yeah, again, sorry for not having the footage. I was hoping this would turn out to be a little better. I wasn't expecting to go to Dead Wax today. It just I had the time to do it, so I just did it. And I remembered, oh yeah, I was wanting to record a vlog on it. But yeah, again, hopefully I can get back in there at some point and give you a tour or something, or maybe interview Chris, or whatever, something fun. But yeah, plenty of stuff to come. Tons of CDs and tapes that I really got to get to. I think next I'm going to do a vinyl update, because I've got a bunch of stuff in here that's starting to pile up that I don't want to forget about. Like I have probably the Cannabis Corpse album, so I'll get to it soon, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching, supporting, subscribing, all that kind of thing, and yeah, see you later.